the biggest and you can afford me. Being this rich is a blessing. Players think you getting swept. Not going 7. I'll be a warrior for life, but we still got love for Kevin. Yeah. Work smarter, don't work harder. I took a break, need a recharger. Don't fly commercial, I need shark. Need a Zendaya like Peter Parker. Yeah. This not, but I make it look easy. Told him let's run it, I keep it 100. This champion ring diamonds dancing like breezy. This not, but we make it look easy. Told him let's run it, I keep it 100. This champion ring diamonds dancing like breezy.
I dropped the top on the S6 Street. Flying in my ops, she didn't envy me. Passing it off like CP3. Shawty, she calling me MVP. I be on time, it's something you ain't never seen before. They call me the Dama, really want my whole team to score. Yeah, too icy. Yeah, too clean. Yeah, my zone. Yeah, 2-3. Yeah, got shooters that hit from deep. Bust like Giannis. Yeah, too mean. I done beat the odds, ain't got nothing to prove. Laughing with the bosses, toasting up with the goons. I take it, make him a room. The elephant is to go in the room. Your life tryna shoot to the moon. My youngin', he ain't make it to school. Life been coming fast, I'm tryna get in my groove. Build a legacy before you get to the tomb. For real, unapologetic. Right that I said, right to the morning. To the morning, man, my life in it. Life get rewarded. She a good girl, I love it, but she like to record it. On stage, kinda nervous. Thought that I'd call, but I'm somewhere with no service. Paparazzi on the car, but I'm tucked behind the curtains. If you out here, you involved, then be quiet. You know they lurking. I put money on just to jump in the pool. My partner, he a chef because he serving the food. I can't get my heart cause it's used. I'm in the penthouse with a view. I done beat the odds, ain't got nothing to prove. Laughing with the bosses, toasting up with the goons. I take it, make him a room. The elephant is to go in the room. He ain't make it to school. Life been coming fast, I'm trying to get in my groove. Build a legacy before you get to the tomb. For real.
Dropped out of school and ran it up in the. Get out my feelings when they got me a bag. Really have emotion, matter, ask who I am. I went from being poor to really being a man. I went from being poor to really being a man.
Behind this, I dog me. Hey, I wasn't too good at math, on God, I run with problems. Hey, I'm a money harlot, not even all of it. People falling, gotta go, money calling. 34, feel like Giannis. Niggas Giannis. Bro, that's beyond me. Get on side me. I don't party. My money Scotty. Toy, drive me. Harley. I say, Foot Locker, I won't go hit Barney. Look just like Barney, man. I live it, you record it. Nighttime, be performance. Nighttime, be performance. No, got it party. Why she think she important? Hey, old time, you know I ain't getting enough. I like my boy. She 5, son. I'm tired, I'm way too big. You know you weak, baby, don't lie. I know you sleep. Hey, when I get home, I just want you already know I don't. Hey, what you doing with all that? I know you know what I mean. Got plenty cash, life ain't nothing but a fee. I hope you know that I don't play cards around me. Sit behind this, I dog me. Hey, I wasn't too good at math, on God, I run with problems. Hey, I'm a money harlot, I need all of it. People falling, gotta go, money calling. 34, feel like Giannis. Niggas Giannis, hey, bro, that's beyond me. still inside me. I don't party. No Mike Money Scotty. Toys drive me.
Welcome, everyone, to Game 3 of this Eastern Conference Round 1 matchup. 2-0 so far. Perhaps the tide can turn in this one. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Taking a look at Boston. They've been dominating this series, winning the first 2 games on the road. With the win here, they've taken almost insurmountable 3-0 lead.
And guys, basically, I think they locked this series up with a win here tonight. They've taken the momentum, winning those first 2 on the road. Now on their home court, they're right where they want to be. You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Back to Edwards. Pulls up on the elbow. Here's George. Edwards, no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. To the right side. Ball. It's good on the putback.
Oh, scooped up the board. Porzingis wasting no time going up with it.
Outside Edwards. Throws it up high. And Okongwu slams it in. We'll take a look at the Celtics. Shocking the world, winning 2 on the road to start this series. Greg, if they win tonight, their lead could be insurmountable.
No doubt. They have a chance to win both at home and close this thing out, but their opponent is the higher seed for a reason. Momentum can shift very quickly, and sometimes when you lose it, you can't get it back.
Very hard, you're right. Now the 76ers with it. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And here is Tatum. Driving to the basket. Offensive rebound.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Pass to Topic. Back to George. 5 on the clock. Takes it off the glass.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He should. So long and strong. Nice take there.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
You must select your dancing shoes at home. That's nice.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Left side, Porzingis. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
George. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
I love seeing George be so assertive down low. Certainly doesn't lack confidence. An accomplished scorer.
Now James Harden missing on the three. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one is on Holiday.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive and trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And Edwards drops them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
The three from Harden. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Never scared to shoot from deep. The lefty stroke of Harden, oh man, it's so fun to watch.
Pass to George. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. George has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here is Harden. The kick out to Holiday. For the 3. Okongwu grabs the board. The 76ers leading by 6. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal on that pass.
Here's George. Jason Tatum grabs the ball. Here are the Celtics with the ball. Paul George with the steal. And the rejection by Tatum. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
Timeout.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Stolen by Holiday. Outside Tatum. The kick out to Holiday. Outside Porzingis. Over Okongwu. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Porzingis has got his 2nd basket of the night. Outside Edwards. Six to shoot. Pass to Brown. Goes up on the wing. Edwards' shot is good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Celtics trail by 6. .131 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Topic. Still scoreless. Good on the 3-point shot.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter steal, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Christie. The kick out to Holiday. Here's Walsh. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Here's Topic. Rebound, Boston.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Hits it from three-point range.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Pass to Edwards. Here's Topic. Outside Edwards. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
A shot fake by Edwards. A move we don't see a lot anymore, but it can still be very effective.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 4. Here's Christie. And he dunks it down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. George way outside. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. 76ers ahead, leading.
The 76ers, 17.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Here's Christie. The kick out to Holiday. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. There's the lob to the hoop. Porzingis with the block.
You see why Porzingis is one of the best shot blockers in the league. All the length.
The 76ers lead. Edwards with it. He has 5. There's the pick. Pass to Topic. And here's Edwards. From deep three-point land. Edwards on target. Drills it from way out there.
It seems like Edwards has gotten better from long range every season, and you can see how confident he's become.
Here's Holiday. Edwards with the block. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Christie with the rebound. Celtics trail by 5. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Here's Tatum. Tatum jackhammers it in.
So agile on the drive. When Tatum puts it on the deck, man, he is a major problem.
Here's Topic. Still without a basket. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly.
Assisted.
The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Bursting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant.
Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Screen by Porzingis. Fires away from outside. No good that time. Lob pass to George. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And And a little verticality there from George, not to mention the timing between those two on the alley-oop.
Pass to Walsh. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here is Harden. To the paint. And it's Sharp missing. Second chance shot. Here's Grimes. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Tatum on the wing. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Al Harden. Inside. Sharp. Pass to Tatum. Goes back up. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Taken away by Holiday. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. Smith with it. Outgrounded by Tatum. For three, Edwards. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. And Tatum driving. From deep, Harden. That's it. He's got two made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
This is Harden's mindset. Consistent at attacking and looking to shoot off the catch.
Smith right side.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:31 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Pass to Walsh. Outside Holiday. And again, Boston with the triple.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Smith scanning the floor. Screen by Capella. Just 4 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Brown's shot is off. Here's Boston now. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Out to the right wing. Back to Harden. Jacks up a 3. The offensive rebound. Takes a 3. That shot no good. Smith on the wing. There's a screen. Here's Kispert. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. 76ers lead by 1. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Boston trailing. Harden scanning the floor. Over to the left wing. Here's Harden on the wing. It's stolen by Edwards. And it's Smith penetrating. Outside Edwards. Fires for 3. And Boston with the rebound. Now here's Harden. Tatum flies in to finish it off.
Terrific lob, and Tatum takes care of the rest. This is how it's done. Those passes dump themselves.
Smith left side.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Topic. Now Okongwu. Defended by Sharp. And it's Okongwu slamming it down.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Edwards with the powerful flush.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Here's Harden. They swipe it. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Swiped away. Here's Walsh. And he goes right over Paul George and slams it down. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Craig. Drills it from outside. Craig's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Oh, coming out hot. 4 out of 4 for the field. Okay.
Celtics leading by 4. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Harden. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You guys love getting to the line like James Harden. Fooling the defender with a little pump fake move.
That one is off.
James Harden.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. The 76ers trail by 5. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Left side, George. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Here's Christie, and he uses the glass on the layup. Christie's got the lead up to 5 now for Boston.
It looks like they left a defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Porzingis inside. Pass to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. A pass to Porzingis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Why not throw it up to Porzingis? That's what he's there for.
And here's Edwards. He's got 16. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
The 76ers trail by 7. And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
George looking around. A 3-ball. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
Calm and cool from distance. George really confident from beyond.
Here's Christie. He has 7 from deep 3-point territory. And the 3-ball is good. Christie's got the lead back up to 7 now for Boston. Here's Topic. 5 to shoot. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Celtics leading by 7. Down low. Porzingis. And finished off by Kristaps Porzingis.
How about the creativity there from Porzingis? He wanted to make that one sting a little.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
They get a hand on it, and they get it back. Here's Christie. 10 points for him. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And there's the call on Nikola Topic. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Timeout. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Deciding to change it up. Tatum with it. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. The layup off target.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Here's Topic. Lays it up and banks it in.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Craig sets a screen. They get it back. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Christie. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Boston shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. And that one misses. And he sinks the second. The 76ers trailed by 8. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. We've got 13 seconds left here in the third. Quarter. And there's the whistle. That's going to go on Christian Braun. That's foul number 2 for him. "12 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Christie. Got it up. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Boston holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So
41.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Pass to Okongwu. Misses the layup.
That is a hard-run rebound, a man's rebound right there. Way to battle for it inside.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Smith right side. He's working for Okongwu and finds him.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Christie. Here he goes. Pass to Craig. Outside Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Okongwu.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Now Smith. Over to the wing. A wide open look here for Okongwu. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And an intentional foul right there. The 76ers making a switch here.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Here's Christie. Okongwu grabs the board. The 76ers trail by 10. Here's Brown. Back to George. Oh, here's Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's Tatum. He gets hauled in by Paul George. Philadelphia with the ball. Edwards looking it over. Here's Okongwu. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Here's Christie. Looking to get back on track here. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Not everything fell for him in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. It's on Porzingis.
And how about the commitment from Edwards, refusing to give up on that play.
One for the 76ers.
And Edwards drops them both. Boston leading by 8. Harden inside the three-point line. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The muscle from Edwards.
agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
And Tatum pulls it down.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Tatum using his size inside.
Now, what hard work from Tatum inside. Doing what it takes to find his shot.
Outside Edwards. Here's the screen. Rebounded by Tatum.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Porzingis. The kick out to Holiday. Here's Harden on the wing. Three-pointer. Porzingis. Porzingis on the foul. Porzingis has got the lead up to 12 now for Boston.
We've seen Porzingis be this dominant before. For him, it's all about keeping that confidence.
Porzingis with the block. Another miss by Philadelphia. Celtics leading by 12. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently. Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
To Porzingis. And here is Tatum. Emphatic finish by Tatum.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. Like, we understand that. But when he gets into a rhythm,
outside, George. Driving inside. Spins. To the wing right side. Jokic. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
Game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight, and an important win for the Celtics.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And this series has really gone their way.
Yeah, it looks like a sweep may be in the cards with tonight's win. They'll be going up 3-0, and this is exactly what they wanted to do.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Jason Tatum.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. You have to think at this point, up 3-0. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals.
Everybody gonna get their turn, that's a fact. If the job ain't done, I don't wanna hear congrats. Mortal Kombat straight out the pit, that's a fact. Thought I wasn't gonna bounce back in this, that's a fact. The best thing my ex ever had, that's a fact. Only thing with their back against the wall is the plaques.
Lead the league in scoring. I'm Michael Jordan, and what's your name? Well, it's not important. If you then I'm pouring from the evening to the morning. I can watch that for hours. I be on them thunderstorms, y'all on them scattered showers. Look, a southern chick. some live entertainment later on. I'm so rich, I'm clutching, I'm tougher than Jimmy Butler. Got a seeing double. You should double dribble, bounce that in my direction. I'm a champ, no game 7 in my section. I'm ballin'. I'm throwing hundreds, look at how they ballin'. I know she love it, love the way I'm ballin'. Michael Jordan, party jumping, 3 in the morning. Mamba in the garden. I know she love it. Girl, you see me ballin'. I know she love it. Girl, you see me ballin'. Michael Jordan, party jumping, 3 in the morning. Mamba in the garden. Rick Owens on the feet, I guess I'm Euro stepping high. Cooking, yeah, I'm chefing, I don't miss like stepping up. In my section live, I say come here and she comply. Then proceed to throw it back on me, that throw me on my. She think I'm a layup, then she must not know about me. She think I'm the one, she must think that I'm Kyrie. Learn to shoot the tray, young, been had a J like take tongue. Falling that, stand tall in that, she think I'm 8'1". I'm a hooper to be honest, truly a baller, baby. I'm like Luka, I'm like Giannis, so you could JV, I'm Kobe, I'm Mamba, baby. I 24/8, do what it take. Keep a full tank, all gas, no brakes. I'm throwing hundreds, look at how they ballin'. I know she love it, love the way I'm ballin'. Michael Jordan, party jumping, 3 in the morning. Mamba in the garden. I know she love it. Girl, you see me ballin'. I know she love it. Girl, you see me ballin'. Michael Jordan, party jumping, 3 in the morning. In the garden. I know she love it. Girl, you see. I know she love it. Girl, you see. Michael Jordan, party jumping, 3 in the morning. Wamba in ballin'. I know she love it. Girl, you see. I know she love it. Girl, you see. Michael Jordan, party jumping, 3 in the morning. Wamba in ballin'.
The thing in a overdrive. Can't touch, can't rush. Select it. Select it. Select it. Selected. Can't touch. Can't rush. Can't touch. Can't rush. Selected. The thing in a overdrive. If you don't do something, nothing works. Are you selected? Can't rush. Selected. Can't rush. Selected. Can't rush. Selected. Can't rush. Selected. Selected. Can't touch. Selected. Can't rush. Selected. Can't rush. Selected. Can't rush. Selected. Can't rush. Selected.
I got the wave, I don't even swim. It's lit.
Coach Sean on the beat, by the way.
Look, yeah, your boy back, everything lit. Yeah, it's lit. Yeah, it's lit. Yeah, it's lit. You know I got the wave, I don't even swim. Hold on. And it's lit. And it's lit. And it's lit. Like Milwaukee, boy, I get bucks. Who walk when I feel litty? Baby, I'm the man, W's up. We the winning in the city. Spent the bag on the bad. Had to treat her good, shorty, clean it up. Shorty. She know I'm a. It's that make her wanna shake. See, I'm and now she wanna. It's that make her wanna shake. See, I'm and now she wanna. Now she wanna. Yeah, your boy back, everything lit. Yeah, it's 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 lit. You know I got the wave, I don't even swim. And it's lit. 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 I was in the now I'm freed up. Yeah, I'm freed up. Say she wanna baby link up. Can't wait to meet her. Catch me in the spot. Like hey yo. You know who got the city? Can't do nothing with me. Catch me with the weddies. Drone or the Jenny. Zula 42s. Baby, what's the move? Look, call up Benny for the jewels. And it's bustin'. She said, boy, you nice. I just get bodies in the sky, 2055. Yeah, your boy back, everything lit. Yeah, it's lit. Yeah, it's lit. Yeah, it's lit. You know I got the wave, I don't even swim. Hold on. And it's lit. And it's lit. And it's lit. Walk, give up. And it's lit. And it's lit. And it's lit. You know I got the wave, I don't even swim. And it's lit. And it's lit. And it's lit.
Pull up with tens, one-on-one never again. One get the cake in the butter, I count it like hustle the money all in. Rhyme in the town in the drop top coupe in the motor in the trunk you can hear. Hearing all about how they want me to lose, but I'm W, due for a win. Fight from a dummy, you don't see how I'm coming, don't tip me, I'm right on the edge. Guinness is young and I been had to shoot out some money all under my bed. 2018 came a million, I made a career and they thought it'd be. I getting cold, my body cold, I barely get rest. One time told her pull up again. In the back of the Benz. I wanna put Meriton on the tent, I wanna see the reflection. I'm the best dressed at the Met. Do whatever her dress, I know how to dress. Turn the drill to a flex. Bitch, look at the check.
Potential closeout game here tonight. It's 3-0. Advancement to round 2 in the Eastern Conference at stake. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. It's the Philadelphia 76ers taking on the Boston Celtics. You take a look at the Celtics.
Yeah, I would not have guessed we'd be in this situation. They've got a chance to win this series in a clean 4 games. A shocking development, to say the least.
Well, I'm certainly surprised by what we've seen so far. Nobody would have guessed coming into this series that they'd find themselves in a position to sweep. But after that first game win, the momentum clearly helping them ride the wave to a possible sweep.
Here's Walsh, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's George. You take a look at the Celtics. This series has been exactly what they wanted. Nobody predicted this outcome.
Nobody at all. I mean, to be up 3-0 in the first round as the lower seed is truly amazing. They've been sensational and definitely want to close it out here at home. You don't want to stop the clock right.
There. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking. Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Porzingis misses. And it's Edwards with the ball for the 76ers. Soft touch off the glass. Edwards has got 5.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
Now here's Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
Now Edwards. Oh!
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Inside. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Onyeka Okongwu.
Tell you what, that's impressive strength there from Tatum. You got to respect that. Even when you try to wrap him up, he finds a way to score.
Count it. Good. 9 points in the game.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to make sure every... Everybody's on the same page. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. To the inside. Porzingis. Rejected by Okongwu. Here's Harden. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
It's Edwards with a drive. The offensive rebound. Pass to Brown. Here's Topic. The three is up. He buries it from three.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
Third team foul.
Harden scanning the floor. Pass to Porzingis.
And I just love the energy they've showed on the defensive side of the ball, especially inside where they're putting up some major resistance.
And that's always your first priority defensively, and I think they're doing a nice job.
Edwards with it. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Brown. Launches the three. Edwards, no good. Celtics trail by 10. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Harden can't hit. And here are the 76ers. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Right side, Edwards. Nice move. Pass to Topic. Now here's George. No points yet. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Stolen by Harden. In transition. Here they come. Porzingis sets a screen. Tatum from long range. And that one's good. Porzingis.
For all that's said about his perimeter work, Porzingis benefits a lot when he's making an impact inside. It makes defending him all the more challenging.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Edwards. The Celtics making their last shot. .143 left in the first quarter. Picked up by Okongwu. Pass to Brown. Jacks up a three. Porzingis grabs the board. And here we go. The Celtics on the run.
Awesome speed from Tatum. Excels at getting to the right place in these fast break chances.
A minute 15 left now in the first quarter. And Edwards puts up a deep three. Tatum pulls it in.
Just hasn't found much consistency